Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo, and today we are talking about Mixcloud. I think I'm working my way through the cloud platforms, and this one's up next. I did SoundCloud yesterday, and now we're talking about Mixcloud. So, hey, before I even get into this, please leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Help your boy out with the algorithm. And do have a DJ shop, which I'm going to get into a little bit later about this topic. And if you want to support the channel, you could buy a shirt. All right, and let's get into it. Whew. This has been a hell of a year. This has been a hell of a year. I think a lot of DJs have had to make adjustments for their income revenue streams, especially if you work for yourself or you're a mobile DJ or whatever, and you don't have a club that you can guarantee this is how much money you're going to get every week or whatever. For DJs who've had to work for themselves, they've turned into this hustle. Well, actually, everybody's had to figure this thing out. If you're a DJ that music was your sole revenue stream, playing in front of people, I think people have had to make tough decisions. And which is why I make videos about what's going on in the industry. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I think they're important that people need to know what's going on, especially from different countries and different cities and like how people are handling it in clubs and bars and the whole entertainment industry as a whole. Because if the entertainment industry is struggling, we're at the bottom of the totem pole. We're going to be hit at the whatever's streaming downhill, we're gonna get hit at the bottom, right? So this is why I cover these kind of topics. I know they're not popular and I only get a little bit of views, but for me, I think they're important, so I'm gonna keep doing them. Anyways, I'm off topic here. DJing is probably one of the only few jobs, unless you work on the radio, where this thing is for you to do something in person and your goal is to make people dance. These are two things that we can't do right now for a lot of reasons, unless you're living in a country or a state that's just like screw it, we don't even care. So it's kind of made it difficult for people to make revenue, and I think it's kind of forced people to look into the 21st century for how to make music or how to play music in front of crowds. So what I mean by that is, we've had to turn to the internet to gather our crowds. A lot of DJs didn't care about online. They have a very little online presence. I'm one of those people. Like my Twitter has got like something like thousand something people following, and I got like 1,500 people following me on YouTube. But I haven't really spent time cultivating my online presence because it was never a factor for me before. And I think a lot of DJs are looking at this situation now and they have to start doing an online presence. It's been complicated to say the least because everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. And naturally, there's only so many eyes and so many people in your region. And just there's a rush to do it. Just like how when D Nice was doing streaming on Instagram, everybody started streaming on Instagram. Well, probably even before that, but like he came to prominence because of it. You had Michelle Obama and just celebrities were on there on his stream. Like Oprah's on his stream listening to music. Like, okay. But like the point is that uh after that day happened with his beer virus stream, uh basically every DJ just started doing stream, and Instagram was like, no. Facebook was like, no, no, no. And they cut that out. So if you notice now, there's very few people streaming on Instagram, and a lot of people move over to Twitch. Twitch has now made a licensing deal, so you could have problems on Twitch. So people are going to have to migrate to another platform potentially. I don't know how Twitch is going to work out. Maybe Twitch works out and it's fine. I don't know. So I'm not saying abandon ship yet, but possibly it could be. So people are having to, they may have to potentially migrate to Mixcloud. Mixcloud is a great platform. I'm not going to talk about like the pros and cons of Mixcloud. That's kind of not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is just to talk about avenues about, what DJs can do what's the potential money payout that you can make, and what situations you use. Mixcloud suffers. I shouldn't say they suffer. They have an issue of eyes, hearts and minds. When people say they want to listen to music streaming, whatever, Mixcloud's not at the top of the pyramid for things to get your mind on streaming services. Most people go to Spotify, Tidal, or whatever music platform they use for streaming. So m- people who go to Mixcloud to sign up to listen to music, they're following a certain DJ or they're in the culture, so they know about mixes and that kind of stuff. Mixcloud is not full of normies, I should say. I guess this is the best way to describe it. Just think of your aunt or your friend that goes to the club all the time. Do they have Mixcloud app on their phone? Do they even talk about the mixes they heard, or are they even following DJs on there? Chances are no. Chances are really high that Mixcloud is mostly primarily industry people or fans of that kind of stuff. So in order to have a successful thing on Mixcloud, you need to bring people from your platform over here to Mixcloud to follow you, because just setting up an account and start putting up mixes, I mean, like, it's oversaturated with DJs. I doubt very highly that someone's gonna stumble onto your thing. Even like, I treat it the same way that you have with podcasts. There's millions of people who have podcasts on iTunes. They're not going to accidentally fall into your page. You have to generate people coming to your page to go look at your content or listen to your music. I think that's the best way to describe it. So, when it comes to this kind of thing, this is why you have to build up your online presence. In 2020, business cards is Instagram, it's Twitter, it's Facebook. So, being old school like that is not necessarily going to get you your followers on Mixcloud. So I said all that to say Mixcloud has potential for you to make revenue, but you have to do the legwork. You can't just put your slamming dope mix on there. Dude, I'm old, man. You just can't put your crazy mix on there and people are going to discover it. Like, it's just not going to happen. There's just too much competition, and the eyes and ears of the people that you want don't even know Mixcloud exists. So you kind of have to push this to the people. Now, you can post it, you can advertise it on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and these kind of things. And again, people are bombarded. They've got content. But like, I don't want to get into the how to get people to the thing. The whole point of this was to talk about Mixcloud and the potentials for you to make money. So Mixcloud has two ways, I believe two ways, and you can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. We have Mixcloud Live and Mixcloud Select. So with Mixcloud Select, you get your fans to pledge money to you, and basically the breakdown is 70-30. 65% goes to the artist for your songs they're playing, obviously. 5% is transaction fee, and of the 30%, you and Mixcloud split the difference. I think it's like 60 of the 30%, 60-40. 40 for you, 60 for, no, sorry, 60 for you, 40 for Mixcloud. And so if you have 1,000 streams, whatever, you can make 500-ish bucks from it, which is pretty good. Like, if you get 1,000 people to pledge money to you, that is pretty decent. Now, obviously, you're gonna want to get more people than that, and you have to do legwork, man. This is a weird time where you can't just sit on your hands and people are gonna come and give you money. Like, this is not gonna happen. And there's a ton of content, so you have to make your loyal fans like really love what you're doing. So I'm not saying it's easy, but this is a format for you. And the other format is Mixcloud Live. And Mixcloud Live is the equivalent of concert tickets or a bouncer at a club where you get your payout from people have to pay money to come see your stream or to download your thing. And that payout is based on whatever your thing is set for your tickets to come see your thing. But same concept applies. Um, you're gonna have to hustle. I like that there's these avenues available to DJs because we're in this weird, like I said, we're in this weird time, and online is going to be the savior for DJs going forward until they can meet in person or your state country opens up. Vaccines or whatever the hell it is, you're not going to be able to do anything. I do think that for younger crowds, for younger ages, people, they're already screw it, we don't care. They're already partying right now. I did the video about chain smokers. You have 4,000 people come out in the middle of nowhere in the Hamptons to watch the chain smokers. Young people don't care. They do not care. Once you open up clubs again, young people are going to go to clubs like nothing happened. So for that demographic, that's cool. For mobile DJs, that could be a whole other beast. I can't gauge where corporations are going to be, you know, a couple months from now with the massive drop in sales because most people book me to do a corporate gig when they had an amazing year of sales. So when you have a brutal year of sales, when you're firing people or you're laying off people or whatever, I doubt they're going to be in the mood for a party. So, I mean, even if the beer thing just dissipates this year, I doubt people are going to be in the mood to throw mobile parties and stuff like that for months, maybe even years. I don't know. I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I'm just saying that for this concept, people are going to have to think outside the box where, you have to come out with merchandising. You're going to have to figure out a new way to make people want to watch or watch your streams or listen to you, whatever. Make a YouTube channel, get paid off of ad revenue. I don't know what to tell you. Twitch, I don't know. You're People are gonna have to make some very strong decisions. Um, you know, if you're gonna have to step away from DJing for a bit and get a job somewhere else, being a regular person. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers. I want to do the house way, but I don't have the answers. So I'm just I'm putting out avenues, and you guys let me know what you guys think. So basically, what I would like to know for the comment section is, are you utilizing these kind of revenue streams for your DJ business? Because let's be honest, this is a business, and the successful people treat it as such. They start putting their feet to the pavement and talking to everybody and getting their name out there. Like, successful people do not sleep. I'm making this video at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm night owl, but I'm just generally I make videos late at night and I upload them in the afternoon the next day. That's my thing. Anyways, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Uh, do you guys use these services? Twitch, Mixcloud, Facebook, whatever streaming things. Are you utilizing this stuff? And, if you aren't using these things, what are you using to do your passion or your business in the beer year? The year of our beer. How are you making money? Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And peace out.